If you're busy, I can really not see anyone.
Then for now, Prabhuji Mataji, just quick thing. I will be back in 2-3 minutes. Hare Krishna. Om Agyantimirandhasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadahmayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagra Jatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vanchakalpatarubhascha Kripa Sindhubheva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Mukham karoti vachalam pangum langayate girim Yatkripatamaham Bande Shri Gurun Dinatarinam Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanyeshwaram Namo Vishnu Padaya Vishnu Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Panchatattvaत्मकं Krishnam Bhakta Rupa Swarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam. So we are reading from the Nectar of Instruction, Bhakt Upadeshamrita, third verse. The first verse was on Vegam, controlling the six senses, Vacho Vegam, speech, Manasa, mind, Krodha, anger, Manasa, Krodha, Vegam, Jiva, the tongue, Udar, Prastha Vegam, the belly and the genitals. A person who can tolerate the demands or the urges of these six senses is qualified to accept disciples all over the world. The second one says the six faults that diminishes or destroys bhakti. And they were atyahara, over collecting or over endeavoring or over engaging our senses, not for the purpose or not for the sake of Krishna consciousness. Prayasa, overworking for material gains, putting lot of efforts to gain something which is not Krishna conscious. Atyahara prayasas, cha prajalpa, talks which are not connected to Krishna or service to Krishna. And we discuss different types of prajalpas, which includes novels, magazines, argumentations, politics, and economy, and various other things. They backbiting, speaking about somebody else, criticizing. These are all different kinds of prajalpa. Atyahara prayasascha prajalpa niyamagraha, very eager to accept rules and regulations just because we are attached to them, or not willing to accept rules and regulations which are conducive to bhakti. Niyamagraha. Janasangyascha laulyam. Janasangha, bad association, and laulyam is greedy for material achievements. Shadbir bhakti vinashyati. They will vinash. They will destroy our. These six qualities destroys bhakti. Now, once we avoid these six qualities that diminishes bhakti, then we should practice these six virtues. They will enhance our bhakti. Utsaha nishchaya dhairya tattat karma pravartana sanghatyaga satoviti shadbir bhakti prasiddhati. So previous one says shadbir bhakti vinashyati. This one says shadbir bhakti prasiddhati. Prasiddhati means it will it will increase. So Utsaha is being enthusiastic. Nishchayat, Prabhupada says, is confidence. Nishchay karke bhakti karna. And what is confidence? That we will see. Dhairyat, being patient. Tat tat karma pravartanat, acting according to regulative principles such as Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam. Then Sangha Tyagat, abandoning the association of non-devotees. Now, if you see, among these six, only one is repeated. One that destroys bhakti is asatsang, bad association. And one which enhances bhakti is again abandoning the association of non-devotees. Sangatyagat. So we see this element comes twice, Rupa Goswami says. Means very important to abandon non-conducive association. Then Satovritti, following in the footsteps of the previous acharyas. And these six principles undoubtedly assure complete success of pure devotional service. It will be very nice from exam point of view also to be able to remember the what six urges to tolerate, what six things diminishes bhakti, what six things enhances bhakti. And there is more six thing in the next verse. Now, there's an introduction. Prabhupada says bhakti is not sentimental speculation, imaginative ecstasy, or idle meditation. So bhakti is not idle meditation means we just close our eyes like Ashtanga yogis and remember the Lord. That's not bhakti. That can be meditation, but that's not bhakti. Then, that's not the bhakti we follow. Then not imaginative ecstasy means bhakti is not imaginative ecstasy means if we are feeling some divinity, it is not an imagination. It is not mental concoction. It is the real Krishna conscious experience. Rather, the pleasure we experience in this material world is illusory because it comes from the conception of I am this body and many other things. And also, it's the subtle body who enjoys, not the soul. Many things can be said, but the experience we get while chanting, while hearing, while reading, while associating, that is not an imagination. That is the real thing. So bhakti is not imaginative ecstasy, it's the real joy. It is not idle meditation, it is not sentimental speculation, means it's not that we are worshipping Krishna in a particular way and these are our sentiments towards Krishna, or we are speculating based on our sentiments. This is Shastri. This is Pramanik. Like Arjuna says, Vyasadev, Asita, Devala, Narada, they all have accepted your Supreme Personality of Godhead, and now you yourself are revealing, and I accept the same. Prabhupada says we are not accepting Krishna whimsically. Madhvacharya, Ramanujacharya, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Saraswati Thakur, and now myself. Prabhupada says great acharyas have accepted. Great liberated souls have accepted Krishna's Supreme Personality of Godhead. So it's not a sentimental speculation. Most of the demigod worship is sentimental speculation. Sentimental speculation example is, I like to worship this demigod because when I pray to him, my desires were fulfilled, so I really like him. Now, it is not Shastric that personality is Supreme Personality of Godhead, but it is sentiment, and speculation means I make theories based on my experience and then so that is bhakti is not that. Bhakti is pramanik, shastric, real pleasure, not imaginative ecstasy, and then it is not idle meditation. So what it is, Prabhupada says, bhakti is practical action. Practical action means two things. One is Prabhupada says cultivation. Cultivation means we may not have it, but we are working on it. We are cultivating our devotional service by doing things which are conducive. So we are cultivating ourselves. And also practical action means we are doing something tangible to please Krishna. Opposite of that is idle meditation. Practical action means we are actually working to please the Lord. We are actually selflessly serving. Today morning I was thinking devotees are so nice, so genuine that they will do so much service and you just feed them little prasad and they're happy. They don't want anything. They just want to serve selflessly, which is very nice. All devotees want some prasad and then we are satisfied with that. That's all. Rest we belong to you. That's the mode of a devotee. So it's a cultivation. And then Uttama Bhakti or unalloyed devotional service unto Lord Krishna is that which is favorable, unmotivated, and is devoid of fruitive karma, impersonal jnana, and all selfish desires. So this is described by Srila Rupa Goswami. He says, Anyabhilashita shunyam, no selfish desire. Anyabhilashita shunya. Jnana karma anavrita, free from gyan and karma. Free from gyan does not mean not reading scriptures. Free from gyan means, purpose is impersonal gyan. God is formless. Reading books about that gyan is not conducive. So bhakti is free from gyan and karma means impersonal gyan. Reading Srimad Bhagavatam, reading Bhagavad Gita, reading Chaitanya Charitamrita, this is an anga of bhakti called Shravana. It is not Gyan. Sometimes we'll misinterpret Gyan as reading too many books. No. Shravanam is an anga of bhakti. Shravanam and Kirtanam are two most important anga of bhakti. Hearing about Krishna, hearing about pure devotees of Krishna is not Gyan. It's Shravana, which enhances bhakti, which is basically one of the two most important angas of bhakti. So impersonal gyan, free from that, and then free from jnana karma anavrita, where karma refers to Prabhupada is divided of fruitive karma. Fruitive karma means I am working for a result. I am working to please Krishna. That is also karma, but how we describe it is as a karma, bhakti karma. So bhakti is not free from bhakti karma. Bhakti is free from fruitive karma. Karma is there, which is meant to please Krishna. Jnana is there, which is about glories of the Lord and his pure devotees. But fruitive, materially motivated activities, what will I get? If I get something I want, it's inspiring. Otherwise, I'm not inspired to do the service, Prabhu. I don't want to do it. Why? There is nothing in it for me. That becomes mode of passion. But when it is selfless, then it's done for the Lord. So devoid of fruitive karma, impersonal jnana, and it is anukulina Krishna. It is favorable to Krishna. Example of pratikul, Shishupal, always remembering Krishna. Kamsa, always remembering Krishna. But pratikul. So bhakti, which is anukul, my action should give pleasure to Krishna. If my action does not give pleasure to Krishna, it is not bhakti. So this is bhakti, and bhakti is not imagination ecstasy. It is not sentimental. It is not speculation. It is not idle meditation. But bhakti is defined by Rupa Goswami in this way. Then bhakti stops all nonsensical, mundane activities, Prabhupada says. In the beginning, one may be engaged in many unfavorable thoughts, unfavorable actions, unfavorable words. But bhakti is so powerful, it stops all nonsensical, mundane activities. It stops the cycle. Whatever our attachment is based on our previous karma. Based on our previous sinful activities, we have a contaminated subtle mind. But when we turn off nonsensical activities, then the fan still rotates. It slowly turns to a standstill. Till that point, the mind will contemplate, remember, uh, and those thoughts may come on, mind is not purified yet. So, but bhakti is so powerful. If we don't engage in unconducive activity, and if we continue sincerely practicing our Krishna consciousness, then bhakti stops all nonsensical mundane activities. Over a period of time, mind will become purified. And that is actually the glories of bhakti. Then bhakti engages one meaningful devotional service. Two things happen simultaneously. If we are practicing bhakti for some time, which most of you are, nonsensical activities becomes almost zero and meaningful activities goes very high. Everything we do becomes meaningful. Everything nonsensical stops. Life becomes very meaningful. This is what bhakti gives us. So that's an introduction. Then bhakti, ninth process of bhakti. Shravanam is hearing the name and glories of Krishna. Kirtanam is chanting Krishna's glories or names. Smaranam is remembering Krishna. Padasevanam is serving Krishna's lotus feet. Archanam is worshipping Krishna's deity. Vandanam is offering obeisances to Krishna. Vandanam also means offering prayers to Krishna. Then Dasyam is acting as Krishna's servant. Sakhyam is making friend with Krishna. Atmanivedanam is fully surrendering to Krishna. Guidance of the Guru. The first step in bhakti is to approach a bona fide Guru and acquire transcendental knowledge from him through oral reception, Shravan. This is the beginning. First hear from a bona fide spiritual master. That's why we say, Om Agyanti Mirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya. I was born in the darkest of ignorance, and my spiritual master opened my eyes with the torchlight of knowledge. I therefore offer my respectful obeisances unto him. Who was I? In deep ignorance. What did Guru give? Guru gave a purpose. Guru gave life's mission. Guru gave knowledge. Guru gave us the discrimination to understand what is wrong, what is right, what is sinful, what is pious, what is bhakti, what is not bhakti, how to practice bhakti, what are the most important angas of bhakti, who is God, what are the activities of God, who are pure devotees, what are the activities of pure devotees, what scriptures to be read, what scriptures are not important. Guru gave us association. Guru gave us everything. So the first step of bhakti, if we don't meet, then Brahmanda Brahmitra Kono Bhagyavan. Then we were going in a very we were simply controlled by the modes of material nature. Simply controlled by the mind, by the intelligence, by selfish desires, and we were miserable. So with Guru comes everything. Now, Guru can be Patpadaksha Guru, the first person who tells us about Krishna. Our different Siksha Gurus who gives us guidance. Our Diksha Gurus who give us connection to Parampara. Our Cheta Guru who inspires us from within to connect to Krishna, connect to devotees, read scriptures. So the first step in bhakti is to approach a bona fide Guru and acquire transcendental knowledge. Why? Because in the beginning, there is no knowledge. There is no knowledge. There is only agyanta. Om agyanti mirandasya. There is only ignorance. Every activity is motivated by sense gratification, is motivated by misconception of our true identification. So first comes Guru, and we acquire transcendental knowledge from him through oral reception, Shravan, by submissive inquiries and service. Tad vigyartham sa guru eva vigachet. When we approach a guru, then we realize Vigyar, Abhigachet. We approach a guru and we realize transcendental knowledge. And if we see, we don't become devotees by reading. We become devotees, we get realization when we hear from a bona fide spiritual master. Then our heart melts. Then we get realization. Then spirituality start making sense. Then by our question and answer, this is called submissive inquiry. First, we are grateful, we render service, we try to please them, we act as their servant, and then we inquire submissively. This is the way to gain knowledge. And we gain knowledge through Shravanam, but it will work only when the inquiry is submissive, means we are in a humble state of mind and we are hearing with faith. We are grateful and we are rendering or some kind of service. And the purpose of service is to please, and we are trying to please them through various services that we can offer to them with love, with our heart. And now we are gaining knowledge. So this is the first beginning of our Krishna consciousness. Confinement, the jivas are by nature pleasure seeking, anandmaya. The material world is a place of confinement for them. Not knowing the process of liberation, they wander in the universe in different species and planets. So by nature, the living entities are pleasure seekers. And before we came to Krishna consciousness, we were still seeking pleasures in a wrong direction, maybe in a very sinful direction. And so jivas are always pleasure seeker, but then we were getting more and more confined in this material existence. And there's a never-ending cycle. And we didn't know what is the process of liberation. And we were just wandering in different species, continuing our same mundane activities of eating, sleeping, mating, and defending every day. So then, by the mercy of Guru, we understood, oh, there is something more to life. There is a purpose to live for. There is a goal to achieve, which is not selfish, but which is transcendental and working in that direction. Guru makes our life meaningful. Liberation, a fortunate soul may receive the seed of Bhakti, creeper, by the grace of Guru and Krishna and attain liberation. Guru Krishna Prasade Pai Bhakti Lata. So we were very sinful. But then we received the seed of Bhakti. The seed of Bhakti we sprout by hearing and chanting in association of devotees. When we hear, when we chant in association, then Bhakti grows and grows and grows. And as Bhakti grows, our faith increases. As our faith increases, now we are becoming more committed, more selfless. So this is the guidance of Guru. To attain perfection Bhakti Yoga, one has to perform devotional activities favorably under the direction of Guru in all phases of life. All phases of life means sometimes time is very difficult, sometimes time is favorable, sometimes not at all favorable. So when in all phases of life we render favorable devotional service under direction of Guru, it is not easy actually. This is what is required to attain perfection. One has to perform devotional activities favorably under the direction of Guru in all phases of life. So now that was the introduction to this verse. Utsaha is enthusiasm or eagerness. What does Utsaha means? Utsaha means few things, Prabhupada says. First, Utsaha means endeavor executed with intelligence and Krishna consciousness. Prabhupada said that's a sign of enthusiasm. That's one sign of enthusiasm. So endeavor with intelligence means, okay, is it favorable? Is preaching in this way favorable? Is there some success coming? How can I improve my service? Using our intelligence to understand, to render some service, to please devotees. So when we are using our intelligence, means we are enthusiastic. For example, Prabhupada is thinking, okay, how can I get a visa to go to US? How can I give Krishna to these people? Or repeated association? Single association won't help. What is more favorable? Maybe let's go to New York. How to extend my visa so I can stay here? Where do I go next? What is Krishna trying to tell me in these circumstances? So there is a proper use of intelligence at every place. And that's a sign of enthusiasm. No enthusiasm means then, then it becomes don't care. But if you are very, very attentive and very eager to serve in the best possible way, Prabhupada has user intelligence, how to best serve. Use our intelligence, serve Krishna best possible way. That's a sign of enthusiasm. That's not the only sign. An action for Krishna. Enthusiasm also means um, doing something to please Krishna. And if you're doing it with our heart, then we are enthusiastic to do it. Something to please Krishna. An action for Krishna. It's not an action, oh, I need to do, I have to, I must do, and it's so difficult. And it is not really for action, it is just because I'm ought to do. But when we are doing something for Krishna, a sign of enthusiasm. Krishna, I'm trying to sing for you. Um, Krishna, I'm trying to do this for you. So in action for Krishna, there is enthusiasm there. Then following the limbs of bhakti with great respect, that is a sign of enthusiasm. Oh, before going to the altar in the temple, we need to take bath. We need to wear Vaishnava clothing and tilak. We need to do achman. We need to bow down. We cannot eat here. So this is following the limbs of bhakti with great respect. That's a sign of enthusiasm. Opposite of enthusiasm is I don't care. Enthusiasm means very scrutinizingly being strict with ourselves in our practices. That's sign of enthusiasm. Then to resolutely execute the limbs of sadhana bhakti while remaining indifferent to the cultivation of jnana, karma, material enjoyment, etc. Means very strictly following the angas of bhakti without remaining indifferent to material activities, karma, jnana, etc. Okay, now I'm doing Shravanam. Now it's my time to chant. Now it's my time to hear Shrimad Bhagavatam. Now it's Kirtan time. Now it's cooking time. Now it's serving time. Now it's feeding time. Now I have to do something in this way I can serve. I have to go to temple to do this particular activities. I have to take care of Krishna's children and family. Whatever. So to resolutely execute the limbs of bhakti. Resolutely means with determination, we are engaging ourselves in 9 times of bhakti. This is a sign of enthusiasm. Sometimes bhakti, sometimes sense gratification. We lack enthusiasm. Hey, it's too much bhakti now. Let's see a movie. Let's go some outing for my pleasure. Let's do something for myself, for myself, for myself. And I will do my 16 rounds. I will hear also. So there is enthusiasm to the extent we are resolute in the in the nine angas of bhakti. How strictly we are following. I'll finish my rounds. How do I finish my rounds? Well, I'm going there. 8 rounds will I will do while going there. 8 rounds I will do while coming back. And I don't have to sit down to chant. Somehow while walking, while doing this shopping, I will do these many rounds, this, and I'll get done with this. And reading anyways, I don't feel like reading, so forget about reading. Other rangas, it's okay. Somehow or other, I'll get things done. So there is no resolute execution of the limbs of bhakti. There is rather an indifference to bhakti. No, it's not enthusiasm. But when we are indifferent to sense gratification, karma, jnana, and we become very much eager, very much, that is sign of enthusiasm, resolute in the angas. Okay. Success in any field, Prabhupada says spiritual material requires enthusiasm. People are very enthusiastic about enhancing their business. I want to become a very successful businessman. So then they're enthusiastic. And people are very enthusiastic about activities which is benefiting them in this material world. Very enthusiastic, but no enthusiasm to selflessly serve Krishna. Enthusiastic to lead Kirtan, not to follow Kirtan. It's again I, me, mine, the center. Enthusiastic to be in the center of attraction. Otherwise, what's the point? So, anyways, Prabhupada says anything in this material world, people are enthusiastic to get a good college, enthusiastic to have a nice family, enthusiastic to get a promotion, enthusiastic to go for an outing during the holidays, but not very enthusiastic to, with resolution, execute the 9 limbs of devotional service. Not very good. So, success in any field, material or spiritual, requires enthusiasm. In your profession, to become successful, you need enthusiasm. And when the same enthusiasm is needed, but when the same enthusiasm is directed towards serving Krishna, it becomes very favorable for bhakti. One should accept the opportunity to go back to Godhead and carry out the rules that one should accept the opportunity to go back to Godhead. Oh, here is a chance. In this life, if I can develop love for Krishna, then I will go back to Krishna. How do I develop love for Krishna? What is it that is favorable for my bhakti and I am not doing? I must do it. What it is that is not favorable for my bhakti and I am doing it. I must not do that. That is using our intelligence. What is favorable, what is not favorable, avoiding what is not favorable, doing what is favorable. That is execution with intelligence. That is a sign of enthusiasm. One should accept the opportunity, go back home, back to Godhead, and carry out the rules that enhance bhakti very enthusiastically. What will enhance bhakti? Do that very enthusiastically. Means Put your heart, give it a priority, spend some time there, do it sincerely. These are all signs of enthusiasm. This virtue greatly will enhance our experience of bhakti. Krishna is not partial. Krishna will give what we deserve. Cannot blame Krishna for not doing well. One should accept the opportunity to go back to Godhead and carry out the rules that enhance bhakti very enthusiastically. Without these and this enthusiasm, one's bhakti will vanish. So this is about, okay, then Krishna is all pervading, everything depends on his energy. Matsthani sarva bhutani means everything rests upon me. Everything rests upon me means everything in this word has a relationship with Krishna. A devotee understands that everything should be dovetailed or utilized in Krishna's service. Nirbandha Krishna Sambandhe Yukta Vairagya Muchyate. I will explain this. Example, a dictaphone is a product of Krishna's energy, and the brain of its inventor is supplied by Krishna. It should be used in Krishna's service to write Krishna conscious literature. Bhakti is practical action. What these last two words means, everything belongs to Krishna. Everything is created by Krishna. Everything can be used in Krishna's service. Prabhupada say, Uttamadhikari, a guru, can use the entire world in Krishna's service. But an immature devotee needs to be in a favorable environment. Because otherwise, he or she will be bewildered by the material energy. But an Uttamadhikari can utilize every circumstance to serve Krishna. That's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, don't judge Nityananda Prabhu if he goes to bars and discos. Don't judge him because he is perfectly situated in his Krishna consciousness. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, if you judge him, you will fall down. Just Nitai, you will fall down. Which basically, Nityananda Prabhu would wear gold jewelry, he would walk very lavishly, rich ornaments, rich clothes. Some people thought, how is he's a Avadut. Avadut means madman, intoxicated love of God, and he seems to be so um, concerned about his looks and his what he wears and other things. So Prabhupada here says, Krishna, quoting Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, everything is within me. Rupa Goswami defines Yukta Vairagya as anything can be used in Krishna's service. Fame can be used, wealth can be used, followers can be used. What else? Usually these things, these three things, women, these are the things, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, I don't want for myself. Everything can be used in Krishna's service. Prabhupada gave an example. Dictaphone is Krishna's energy, and we're using it to dictate Bhagavatam. Nirbandha Krishna Sambandhe Yukta Vaidagam Uchyate. If you use everything in Sambandh, in relationship with Krishna, that is called Yukta Vaidagya. That is called true renunciation. Falgu Vairagya is artificial renunciation. True renunciation is when you can engage everything. Why? Because everything is coming from Krishna. This material world is Krishna's energy. Matsthani Sarva Bhutani, everything is situated within me. When everything belongs to Krishna, then everything, we should be able to utilize everything to serve Krishna, when everything belongs to Krishna. So this is all different angles of Utsaha, now Nishchaya. Nishchaya is confidence or faith. Nishchaya means to have firm faith and confidence. What should we have firm faith and confidence in? In the statement of scriptures and the Guru, whose words are fully in line with scriptures. So this is confidence. Shastra says something, yes, it should be like this. Guru says, Beta, this rope is a snake. Disciple says, yes, it's a snake. Guru says, you are a fool, it's a rope. Disciple says, yes, it's a rope. Guru says, you are a mahafool, it's a snake. Disciple says, yes, I am mahafool. It's a snake. So this is called firm faith and confidence. This is called confidence or nishchaya. Prabhupada says, we never went to moon. Some people left because they lacked that nishchaya, confidence, that faith in Guru, confidence. In the statement of scriptures and the statements of Guru, this is one meaning of confidence. Then confidence or faith also means that Bhagavad Gita alone is the ultimate objective, that Bhagavad Bhakti alone is the ultimate objective of all living entities, all living beings. Ultimate goal of all of us is to attain bhakti for Bhagavan. Sir, what do you need? I need bhakti for Bhagavan. What else do you need? Bhakti for Bhagavan. You need wealth? No. Woman? No. Followers? No. What do you need? Bhakti for Bhagavan. To the extent we can say that, faith is there. It's a sign of faith. Prabhupada says faith means Krishna conscious alone is the ultimate goal of life. Confidence. Bhagavad Bhakti alone is the ultimate objective of all living beings. And this is what makes life meaningful. Because we use our time, we try to use our time in Bhagavad Bhakti alone. We all should try to. And that is confidence. No confidence means, I don't know if Bhakti I should do, can I do? No. I need, I will do this, but I need my own things also. So there is some faith in Bhagavad Bhakti and some faith in Maya Shakti. Then that activity other than Bhakti, such as Jnana, Karma, Yoga, do not yield any enduring benefit, but make us restless. This is also confidence. Gyan, Karma, Yoga, and anything else, bekar. It does not yield any enduring benefit. That's faith actually. Faith means Bhakti alone. I have full faith in Bhakti alone. I will do Bhakti alone. Not interested in astrology. This is all Karma Kanda section. Not interested in demigod worshippers or demigod worship. Not interested in Vedas and other Jnani books. Not interested in any other path other than Bhakti Yoga. Bhakti. And faith that everything else will make us restless. Then there is surrender involves confidence in Krishna's protection. That is also confidence. Confidence means Krishna will protect me. That is very high faith actually. Krishna will protect me. It's confidence. Ambarish Maharaj confidence. If Krishna wants to kill me, who can protect me? Krishna wants to protect me, who can kill me? Here is a fiery demon standing in front of you, sir. What a confidence. No, everything is dependent on Krishna's mercy. My dear Lord, what a faith. What a faith these cowherd boys have. Oh, we are going to enter into mouth of Aghasur. And if it's actually a demon, Agasur, then Krishna will take care of us. Let's enjoy this cave for now. Krishna is there. So, confidence. Confidence means I can do anything or whatever happens. Krishna is there. Draupadi also had that confidence Krishna will protect me. Hey Krishna, hey Govinda. Who's I have tried taking all the shelters, but I don't have any other shelter other than you now. You please help me, Krishna. But there was confidence Krishna will help me, and Krishna came. So this is Nishchaya. This is favorable for Bhakti. A devotee thinks Krishna will surely protect me. Avashya Rakshibe Krishna. Krishna will definitely protect me. Even if my consciousness is miserable, if I do something wrong, Krishna, please protect me. Krishna, I should not have said like that. I should not have behaved like that. Krishna, I was overcome by my lower nature. Krishna, please protect me. The confidence. And Krishna will surely protect me. Avasya Rakshive Krishna and help for the successful execution of Bhakti. Krishna will help me for the successful execution of Bhakti is also confidence, faith. Oh, I have to organize Janmashtami. Oh, this is such a big service to organize Janmashtami. Krishna will surely help me. Krishna, I have taken this service depending on you. Krishna, please help me in this service. That is also confidence. Faith in Krishna. These are all not very easy virtues to acquire, but they are favorable. Dhairya means patience. I'm trying so hard, but somehow it's not, progress is not so much visible. Have faith and be patient. Keep the direction you are taking is right, perfect, it's Shastrik, Brahmanic, it's correct. It's what the Goswamis used to do. It's what Mahaprabhu came to teach us. That's how our previous generation, our Goswamis, our Acharyas had in perfection by doing what I am trying to do now. So let me not be discouraged, no matter what happens in life. Let me be consistent. Let me be enthusiastic. Let me have that confidence, and simultaneously, I will patiently wait till the mercy of Krishna comes. Yes, I am waiting. It may not, I may not see, I may not be there where I want to be. But let me patiently wait while sincerely executing the 9 angas of Bhakti. So this is Dhairya. Dhairya means fortitude in the practice of Bhakti, even in the midst of obstacles. Difficulties will come. Difficulties are a test. In that difficulty, do I keep my faith in Krishna intact? Or do I blame Krishna, curse Krishna, angry at Krishna, leave Krishna, blame Krishna? So fortitude in the process of bhakti, even in the midst of obstacles, means patience. Lot of difficulties. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, means patience. There are many definitions. There are many angles. So everything that Prabhupada says we are describing here. Patience mean patience during the practice stage of bhakti. Patience during the practice stage of bhakti. Even when there is delay in attaining one's desired goal. Yes, I want to become attached to Krishna. I want to remember Krishna. I want to absorb myself. But I will, even though I don't have anything, I will still continue with patience. Whenever Krishna wants, Krishna will give. Whenever Krishna says I'm qualified, Krishna will give. But right now I'm not qualified, and I can see that I'm not qualified. So now nothing much I can do now because I know I'm not qualified. At least I can sincerely try to practice. At least I can be sincere. Let me try to serve Krishna. Let me try to please Krishna. No success, yes, no success. Purpose is my happiness is that I'm trying to serve my Guru Maharaj. Success is not there. So not becoming depressed, still being enthusiastic to serve. Whatever opportunity is there, keep serving. Be sincere in executing 9 forms of devotional service. Be patient. It's okay. Be patient. If not today, tomorrow. If not tomorrow, day after tomorrow. If nothing in this lifetime, if my life is a complete waste, that's all right. Let me be sincere. Let me patiently and sincerely try this life. Let me sincerely try, even if no success. So, fortitude means be resolute in your devotional practices and be patient if you don't get what you want. Be grateful. Krishna is allowing us to give us the enthusiasm to practice sadhana bhakti with enthusiasm. Let me work on my internals. Even if I fail, let us keep going. Okay, firm conviction in the path of bhakti is a sole constitutional path for all jivas. This is also dhairya, fortitude, firm conviction. This nichaya also included in that. Path of bhakti is a sole constitutional path for all jivas. Whether one is a Christian, whether one is a Muslim, whether one, whoever one is, bhakti, path of bhakti is a sole constitutional path for all jivas. Every living entity is hungry for a devotional experience, hungry for bhakti. Bhakti can melt the heart, bhakti can satisfy the heart. So, firm conviction that every living entity is. This is the constitutional position of a living entity to render bhakti. If it is our constitutional position to render bhakti, why not render bhakti sincerely? If that's our constitutional position, then we should do it actually, because that's what a jiva is meant to do. That's what Krishna wants jiva to do, loving devotional service unto him. But then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Dur Daiva Middisha Miha Janina Dudana. But I am so unfortunate I have no attraction for them. It is my constitutional position to render loving devotional service, but I have no attraction for them. Wow, what a misfortune. That's what Mahaprabhu says. Mahaprabhu says, that's why become humble. Determination to remain on the path of bhakti without slacking one's execution. That is also dhairya. Means, yes, no success. I will still chant my round sincerely. No success. I'll patiently chant my round sincerely. No success. I'll do it again. I'm trying to spread the message of the holy name. No success. Let me keep trying. No success. Let me keep trying. No success. Let me keep trying. Determination to remain on the path of bhakti without slackening one's execution. Usually we become depressed when things don't go the way we expect. But Prabhupada also says, judge the service by the results. And that's what Prabhupada says, enthusiasm. If you're not getting results in one way, Prabhupada says, try something else. Try a different way. Go to a more favorable location. Try. That's execution. Means it's not dhairya means not that I will give it up, but I may use my intelligence to serve best. Okay, steadfastness of a devotee, while the jnanis falsely consider themselves liberated, the prema bhaktis who are fully protected by Krishna can fearlessly cross over all obstacles by placing their feet upon the heads of the predominating deities who are empowered to instigate the most severe types of impediments. So steadfastness means, like we see that when we try to progress on a path of bhakti, the demigods can create obstacles in our path. Like there are many examples where Indra created obstacles for like Vishwamitra Muni and others. Because he became insecure, he created obstacle on the path of worshipping Vishnu in for Prithu Maharaj. So demigods can create obstacles because they are very powerful. They may become insecure. So Prabhupada steadfastness of a bhakti is one who is a premi bhakta, one who is sincere, and one who has confidence in Krishna's protection. He can fearlessly cross over all obstacles by placing their feet on the heads of the predominating deities. Means if any demigod is creating any obstacle in our life, then a sincere devotee of Krishna can step on the deity who is producing that obstacle and then continue. This is called steadfastness, fortitude. Because dhairya has one meaning patience, another meaning fortitude. Fortitude means resolute. Krishna will remove all obstacles from them. Then Haridas Thakur said, Khanda Khanda, Khanda Khanda, Khanda Khanda hi diha yaya, yadi pranvatabu, ami vadane na chadi hari na. Khanda Khanda hai deha yaya yadi prana, tabu ami vadane na chadi hari nama. Regardless if my body is cut to pieces and the life where exists my body, I will never abandon the chanting of Harinam. So this is steadfastness, which is another meaning of the idea. It's resolute, steadfastness. They said, Haridas Thakur Disciplinary Day is coming in couple of days. No, Thursday, 4 days. So the Muslim Qazi King said, Haridas, if you stop chanting and if you start teaching chanting of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, we'll forgive you, Haridas. But if you take the side of the enemy and chant the Hare Krishna, being a Muslim, and preach Krishna, then Haridas will kill you. Haridas Thakur was steadfast, resolute in his faith in serving Krishna. He said, even if you cut my pieces into 1 million, cut my body into 1 million pieces, every piece of mine will chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. It, I mean, obviously, it made the king very angry, and he made the order to kill Haridas and drag him and beat him with hunters, and keep doing that till the time he dies. And if you guys cannot kill him, then I will kill all of you. And Haridas was taken. Haridas knew this is going to be the the you know the Qazi is a very cruel man, and this will be the consequences. But he said, even if you cut my body into million pieces, every piece of mine will chant Hare Krishna. Jo karna hai kar lo. So, but then Krishna protected him. So, very high stage actually, fortitude. But this is favorable for bhakti. We see Narad Muni was told, no, Prahlad Maharaj was told, Baba, don't preach. Hiranyakashipu said, just repeat what you are learning from Sandana Marka. And he told Hiranyakashipu, you are um, you are an illusion, my dear father. You should smear. He is like enemy of Vishnu. He is telling Hiranyakashipu, you should smear the dust of the lotus feet of Vaishnavas on your body and go to Vrindavan and perform Bhakti Yoga, send it to Narayan. Why are you so stubborn and not surrender to devotees and to Narayan? And this is obviously unbearable to Hiranyakashipu false ego, and he said, kill Prahlad immediately. Bring my sword, whatever it takes. So this is fortitude, that is the idea. It requires faith. These six virtues, now the examples we're discussing is extreme. I agree, and we may not even be touching the peripheral of these examples. Agreed, 100%. But good to glorify, at least. Good to understand there is such a state. Good to understand I am not Prabhupada. Try to understand that we are not very high devotees. At least I can realize I'm not a very high devotee. At least I can realize fallacies in my own devotion. I can become very small when I compare myself with the devotion of these Vaishnavas and their faith, their like Ambarish faith, Prahlad's faith, Haridas Thakur's faith, their confidence in Krishna's protection, their resoluteness to practice devotional service amidst various obstacles. So, Prabhupada says, newly married girl, if she wants to have a child, she cannot have the child immediately. She has to wait. She has to sincerely serve the husband, and the husband being pleased may give her a seed. Likewise, if we want to nourish our bhakti, we have to sincerely serve Vaishnavas. Very much ashamed of myself for speaking this. But if we sincerely serve Vaishnavas, those who can serve Vaishnavas, I cannot do that. But those who can sincerely serve Vaishnavas, the Vaishnavas will give them the seed. By service, we please devotees. By pleasing devotees, they will pray for us and our life will become successful. Nothing else is required actually. Problem is we do everything that other than pleasing. Pleasing means trying to follow the heart of the devotee. So Prabhupada says a newly married girl must be patient. Not that, my dear husband, I served you today, now give me a child tomorrow. Husband says, it doesn't work like that. No. First, when I am very pleased with you, then I will agree to give you a child. After I give you a seed, still you have to go through a lot of struggles. You have to be very patient. So after we get a seed from devotees' prayers, from Guru, after we get from association, after we get a seed, still we have to patiently practice, wait. Many obstacles will come, many difficult moments will come. Keep going. So Prabhupada says patience is needed. Prabhupada says single-handedly I started this Krishna conscious movement. In the beginning, nobody was willing to take it, but I was patient. Prabhupada says no customers today, either for Back to Godhead magazine or for Shivan Bhagavatam 6. No one is interested. Prabhupada says, just continue with patience depending on what a desire Prabhupada had to preach. If we have that desire, that because of Prabhupada desire, we are all benefited. We say Jai Prabhupada. But then Prabhupada, genuine eager desire to serve his spiritual master and to benefit all living entities. Prabhupada's sincere compassion to see others happy, to connect others to Lord Krishna, to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Prabhupada's serious desire to spread the message of Lord Chaitanya, to bring it to the whole world. So Prabhupada says, in the beginning there was no success, but then I continued and see so many people are coming. Prabhupada said that requires patience. So dharya means fortitude, dharya means patience. And we saw various examples of fortitude, like Haridas Thakur, Prahlad Maharaj. And one example of fortitude is a devotee is fearlessly takes shelter of Krishna. And any obstacles imposed by any deities or any impediment, a devotee knows he can step on the head of the deity who is creating obstacle and continue a path of pure devotion. So I have full confidence in Krishna Bhakti. Great. Then Tattat Karma Pravartana, executing principles. Tattat Karma Pravartana means to enthusiastically, faithfully, and strictly follow all the principles that nourish Bhakti. Bhakti Poshak Karma. Neglect or laxity in following them will check one's progress. Tattat Karma Pravartana means enthusiastically follow the principles that nourish Bhakti. But unfortunately, we are not enthusiastic to follow the principles that nourish Bhakti. Maybe because time, place, circumstances, maybe because we are lazy. But then if some of us who can do it, if we can strictly follow the principles that nourish Bhakti, then that is very favorable for our progress. But neglect or laxity in following them will check one's progress in Bhakti. Description, Vidhi, hearing about Krishna and chanting Hare Krishna. This is a prescription. The rules that we should follow is hearing about Krishna and chanting Hare Krishna. But chanting is difficult for us, and hearing we have no interest in that. Reading we have no interest in that. No hearing, no reading. Chanting is a struggle. So there is not much enthusiasm to hear, to read, and to chant. But what is favorable for Bhakti means enthusiastically, faithfully. Faithfully means this is all that I need. And strictly, neither there is strictness, nor there is faithfulness, nor there is enthusiasm. So how will we nourish our Bhakti? And Prabhupada says, neglect or laxity in following them will check one's progress in Bhakti. And that's why our Bhakti is not easy to grow. Prohibitions, nishedh is no illicit sex, no meat eating, no gambling, no intoxication, and giving up material sense enjoyment for Krishna's pleasure. So when we follow these rules and regulations very strictly and very enthusiastically, then it will be very favorable for our Bhakti. Otherwise, again, our Bhakti will be checked, or there will be obstacles. Then Sangatyagat, avoiding materialistic association. Undesirable association includes the company of karmis. What is this? And what is karmis? Karmis are those who want sense gratification. You see a top manager and you see him at a very high post and I want to have a post like him. I want to take his post, become his equal. Now we are inspired by that karmi. We have taken the association of that karmi. Oh, he's enjoying so much. See, I'm not able to enjoy the way he's enjoying. How unfortunate I am. Now we have taken the association of that karmi. And by that association, our desire to bhakti may become weak. So avoiding materialistic association. Avoiding association means not taking inspiration from them. Jnanis, yogis, non-devotees, atheistic people, opposite gender, womanizers. Womanizers are men who are interested in women, and opposite gender is the woman. Purpose is for men, woman is woman, for woman, man is woman. Avoiding materialistic association. Purpose is among opposite gender association and among womanizer. Purpose is womanizer is more dangerous. Then pseudo-religious religionists who are, you know, they're practicing, but then um, they criticize and materialistic pseudo-religionist. So that is Sangatyagat. Then even if one has all good qualities, if one is devoid of bhakti, those very qualities transformed into faults. Wow. Even if one has all good qualities, if one is devoid of bhakti, those very qualities transform into fault. Means whatever qualities we have, if it is devoid of bhakti, that quality will become our obstacle. Kunti Maharani says, Janmeshwara Shruti Shri Viredamana Madapma Adi Evadaki Vaitoma Kinchana Kochana. She says, those who have high birth, it's a quality. Those who have wealth or proprietorship, those who are from higher education, all good qualities, great qualities. But then they may make us mad, may make us proud. So even if one is devoid of bhakti, those very good qualities may transform into fault. Those very qualities transform into fault. Devoid of bhakti, it is said that those who are devoid of bhakti have no good qualities. We may say they are very humble, but they are proud of their humility. So ultimately, there cannot be genuine, true good quality if one is devoid of bhakti. There will be superficiality in that. Charitable, great quality, this person is very charitable, but then he wants something behind it. Maybe something good will happen, maybe it will come to me many times more. Maybe I'll gain happiness, maybe I'll get some fame. So there is no good quality. That become obstacle actually. Those same pride comes from that, and then that same thing become obstacle. I'm the controller, and many other things will come. I'm a great soul. So Prabhupada says if one is devoid of bhakti, then those very qualities transform into fault. So keeping such bad association at a safe distance, one should live with and adopt the ways of pure devotees and execute the principles laid down by acharyas. Bhakta Sanivas means live with devotees, stay in association with devotees. Okay, this is the last one, Satovritti. Satovritti means so Tattat Karma Pravartanat is enthusiastically following the rules and regulations of bhakti and enthusiastically avoiding the thing which are unfavorable for bhakti. Then there is Sangatya, that giving up non-association. We saw 8 kinds of bad association: Karmi, Jnani, Yogi. Then what else was Karmi, Jnani, Yogi? Opposite gender, womanizers, atheistic, non-devotees, pseudo-religious. Then Sattvavriti means to adopt the good behavior and virtuous conduct of pure devotees, in whom all good qualities reside. Like basically, Sattvavriti means follow the Goswamis, how Prabhupada practiced Krishna consciousness, how the Goswamis practice Krishna consciousness, how our acharyas practice Krishna consciousness, how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu practiced Krishna consciousness, how our Guru Maharaj is practicing Krishna consciousness, how those who are sincere devotees, how are they practicing Krishna consciousness. So Sattvavriti means follow their footsteps. Adopt the good behavior, virtuous conduct of pure devotees, in whom all good qualities reside. It is said all good qualities will naturally appear in a sincere devotee, whereas those who are devoid of bhakti, they are devoid of all good qualities. In fact, their own qualities may turn into faults. So renunciate devotees can beg little alms from many householders. Madhukari, like a bee taking nectar from many different flowers. Likewise, a householder should not depend on specifically on somebody. A householder can depend upon, a renunciate should not depend upon one householder. He should move out from there. A renunciate is meant to go house to house and do madhukari. Should not accept service from the same householder for a long time. Basically, this was the instruction of Gaur Kishodhar Babaji Maharaj. So this a devotee, a renunciate devotee is learning from the example of previous acharyas. A householder devotee should sustain their lives in ways favorable to Vedic Varnashram regulations. Whatever the regulation should follow those regulations. Favorably follow the Vedic Varnashram regulations. That's how genuinely they lived. Genuineness in Bhaktivinoda Thakur's work and his life, Prabhupada's work and his life. So genuine Vedic Varnashram regulations centered on Krishna. So this is following the footsteps of previous acharyas, how they conducted themselves. Let me conduct in a similar way, my Krishna consciousness. This Sattva-vritti. So the acharyas have expertly filled every moment of time, Prabhupada says, with Krishna conscious activities, bhakti, without contamination by the three material modes. This is called Vishuddha Sattva. But they were always in that pure goodness, absorbed in Krishna, in pure goodness. Examples, Prabhupada says, rise early in the morning, attend Mangal Arati, read Srimad Bhagavatam, perform Kirtan. This is how they used to do. They would get up early in the morning, they would not sleep. They would have morning, they would, like Prabhupada, would visit the Mangal Aartis in all the temples, take darshan in all the temples, then read Bhagavatam, translate Bhagavatam, he would perform Kirtan. So like how he would practice, how Prabhupada would practice his Krishna consciousness, chanting, reading, hearing, preaching, and following his footsteps. It is said, the path walked by the previous acharyas is the true path of religion. If you want to know what is true religion, follow a pure devotee, how he conducted his life, how Prabhupada conducted his life, how our Guru Maharaj is conducting their life, how Bhaktivinoda Thakur conducted his life, how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the teachings he gave and how he conducted his life, how the Goswamis conducted their lives. This is called Sattva-vritti. Then conclusion, Bhakti is the ultimate path. Engagement in Bhakti is the life and soul of all living entities. It is the desired goal and supreme perfection of human life. What do we want? Bhakti. What do we get by Bhakti? Just Bhakti. Just want to selflessly love Krishna. This is the supreme perfection of human life, is to love Krishna, selflessly love Krishna. No fall down. Devotees of Krishna will never fall down. Krishna says, Nam Bhakta Pranashyati. Even if they fall down, that's apparent fall down, but if they are resolute in their determination of their Krishna consciousness, they will get up again and continue. So devotees of Krishna will never really fall down. No loss in bhakti. Bhagavad Gita says even a little advancement can protect one. Every moment we spend in our Krishna consciousness is a progress. Even if it's a struggle, we are progressing. Have that nischay, have that confidence, have that faith. Be steadfast. That is dhairya. Be resolute in your bhakti. That is dhairya. Even if it's taking long to develop sentimental feelings, develop feelings for Lord Krishna, be patient, have dhairya. If one gives up material engagement to do bhakti only out of sentiment and falls down after some time, there is no loss. But what is the gain of executing varnashram duties if there is no bhakti? If you do bhakti out of sentiment also, and if you fall down, there is no loss. That much is an eternal investment in the purification of the soul, soul's love for Krishna. Eternal progress. But what is the gain of executing one ashram duties if there is no bhakti? Even if you do something perfectly without bhakti, just a good karma, you enjoy heavenly, come back and back to zero. You gain something, you spend that in enjoying heavenly pleasures, and then you are back to zero. But bhakti, you make 5%. It's an eternal credit. It's out of sentiment also. If you practice bhakti, great. Bhakti is glorious. But perfectly with knowledge, you practice one ashram, pious activity, do good, be good. It will all be a big zero after you enjoy, reap the benefit of that good karma. Success guaranteed. Bhakti is so pure and perfect that once one has begun it, one is forcibly dragged to ultimate success. This is very, very encouraging. Yes, we are quite disgusting people. Maybe some of us, maybe only me. Um, but bhakti is so pure and perfect. Bhakti is so pure and perfect that once one has begun it, one is forcibly dragged to ultimate success. Once we begin, we will be dragged to success. Our only hope is if we are dragged to success. Drag means we don't want to go forward. Our actions are not very favorable. But then, causeless mercy of the Lord, that if Krishna and Guru drags us, then all right, now what do we do? We are getting dragged. So, bhakti is so pure and powerful, perfect that one will be dragged to ultimate success. Resume again, although a fallen devotee may be born again in a low family, his bhakti will resume from where he left off. Even if you find devotees, you take birth as monkeys in Vrindavan and then you take bath in Prem Sarovar and drink the water of Prem Sarovar and eat Mahaprasad from various people carrying various Mahaprasad. You steal that Mahaprasad and eat various Mahaprasad. You eat food, no, you eat Mahaprasad, you drink Mahawater. You are continuously observing the vibrations of Vrindavan. You are hearing the glories and the Kirtan of the Lord, which is happening day and night on the streets and in all the temples. You are observing the Arati, observing the form of the Lord, great life of monkeys of Vrindavan. So, Prabhupada says, although a fallen devotee may be born again in a low family, his bhakti will resume from where it left off. So, bhakti is great. Little investment is worthwhile investment. Causeless and ceaseless, bhakti is not the effect of any mundane cause. Bhakti is causeless. Not that I did a lot of good karma, so I'm getting bhakti. Bhakti means my spiritual master was merciful unto me and he gave it to me. There is no cause. It is said that bhakti increases by bhakti, but the seed is given causeless. That's why one who receives a seed of bhakti from spiritual master, he is referred in Chaitanya Charitamrita as Bhagyavan. Brahmanda Brahmita Kono Bhagyavanji. So it's causeless. And once begin, bhakti will begin from where it is left off, and then again begin from where left off, again begin from where left off. In spite of many obstacles, bhakti once begin will drag us to success. So bhakti is not the effect of any mundane cause, nor can it be terminated or permanently curtailed by any material interruption. Oh, I lost the job. Oh, I lost this body. I died. Bhakti cannot be stopped by death, by favorable, by oh, I got divorced. I mean, we hear such cases also. But something happened, somebody left the body. Bhakti cannot be stopped by anything. Mm. Bhakti is on a spiritual platform. Body and karma and our presence is in the material platform. Independent of what is happening on a material platform, Bhakti is going to continue to grow in any body, in any form, in any place we are in. So Bhakti is ceaseless. Nobody can stop Bhakti. That's what it says, Neha Vikramana Shastri. All good qualities automatically develop in the character of a devotee. You don't have to, Bhakti is glorious. You don't have to develop any good qualities, they will automatically develop. You don't have to try to become humble. But genuine devotion will force us to develop humility and various all the qualities, tolerance, everything will just grow. Bhakti. No material contamination. A devotee is not interested in material activity. Once our bhakti becomes more and more deeper, we loses any interest in material activity. Right now, we may have interest in material activities very much, but we may force ourselves not to do them. But bhakti is so pure and so glorious that a long attachment to bhakti will kill any interest in material activity. Are you interested? Nah, not interested. What are you interested in? Sir, I am interested in Krishna Prem. Can you give me some Krishna Prem? So, devotee eventually is not interested in any material activity. This is all glories of bhakti. Okay, so that's the end of verse 3. If there is any discussion, any questions, anybody want to say anything?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Then we can Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, in one of the slides, I don't remember, it was mentioned favorable devotional service. So I was just thinking, devotional service is always favorable, or is it not that way?
Yes, Prabhuji. So devotional service is always favorable. When we say favorable devotional service, basically we mean um, um, there can be unfavorable devotional service, which is like Shishupal remembering Krishna. Why it is unfavorable? Why it is devotional service? Because one of the anga of devotional service is Smarana. He is always remembering Krishna. Does it make sense?
Yes, Prabhuji.
You know?
But is that still considered devotional service like what Shishupal did?
Yes, Prabhu.
I mean,
See,
remembering, yes, but um, I mean, he was like opposite, or I mean, always contradicting Krishna.
so that's why it is not pure bhakti, but it is bhakti. It is not uttama bhakti, but it is bhakti because it is one of the anga of bhakti. But uttama bhakti is what is anukulena Krishna, what is favorable to Krishna. Another example of favorable devotional service, unfavorable devotional service, like what it says is anukulena Krishna. No, whatever is anukul to Krishna, whatever is favorable to Krishna, anukulena Krishna. So whatever devotional service I am doing should be favorable to Krishna.
Okay, Prabhuji. Yes, thank you, Prabhuji.
If my activities are not favorable to Krishna, it becomes pratikulasya Krishna. No. All right.
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Okay. Any other discussion? All right. Thank you very much. Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Ananta Koti Vaishnavendra ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Dandavat pranam. Hare Krishna.
Dandapranam, Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Prabhuji. Dandavat pranam. Hare Krishna.
Dandavat pranam. Hare
Thank you,
Krishna.
Prabhuji, so much. Hare Krishna. Dandavat.
Hare Krishna. Dandavat.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Dandavat pranam. Hare Krishna.
Dandavat pranam. Hare Krishna.